Are you a former athlete who has looked in the mirror recently and said, what happened to my body from my old playing days? Where'd that go? How come I have gained so much weight? Or how come I've gotten out of shape? What happened? And maybe you're ready to get back to your old playing weight, or you're trying to get back to some sort of level of condition that makes you feel like you're an athlete again. Well, let me tell you, you're not alone. And there's a few reasons that you may not be aware of that has led you to this place and you're in now. Listen in. What's up, everyone? It's Cletus, Coffey, the founder of Recovering Athlete Coaching and Training. And I tell you what, elite performance is a lot of what we do through Recovering Athlete, but it's not just mindset. It's not just business. It's just not the transition through, from athlete into the new game of life after sports, but the body goes with us, gang. It doesn't matter if we're talking about, hey, you want to start your own business. Maybe you are trying to find a new career. Maybe you're trying to find a relationship, whatever it may be. Your body goes with you wherever you go. And so if you're looking in the mirror and saying, what happened to my body? I don't quite look like the athlete I once was, or feel like the athlete I once was. First and foremost, you're not alone. Now, the obvious things we can point to in that transition into life after sports, when it comes to our physical body as well, you're not working out as much as you did, you're not eating as healthy and so forth. And a lot of those definitely are true, but there's a couple of elements to this that you may not be aware of that I want to bring to your attention, because it's amazing. So many athletes, is you as a former athlete, you know how to get there. You've done it before. So it's not like I'm going to tell you anything earth-shattering about how to fine-tune your body, how to be elite in your physical presence, physical performance. You've done it before. So this isn't anything new. I'm simply reminding you, just having you dig back into the past, pull it forward, because you've already done it. Now, why is it important? That's what makes us different. You're not like someone who's coming off the couch for the first time and saying, okay, well, doctor says I need to get healthier. You're an athlete. You're wired differently. Now, a couple of other things that are really important to understand of where you came from to now. And one of the biggest ones is, for a lot of my clients, and you and I probably are no different. I know I wasn't, but fitness, exercise, oftentimes was attached to a consequence. Have you actually thought about this before? When I peel back the layers with some of my clients, we get into, why are you overweight? Why is your blood pressure high? Why is your cholesterol high? Why are you not feeling good? Why are you feeling bloated? Why are you out of shape? We peel back the layer of the onion, and oftentimes we recognize that health and fitness was attached to pain, consequences. And the stories are out there. We had to run until we puked. We got in trouble because we didn't perform well in practice. The coach made us, drop everything, drop the balls and run until we died, or had to do wall sits, or, doing backhands because my backhand wasn't performing very well until my arm was about to fall off. And again, depending on your age, a lot of that mentality back in the olden days was, that's how coaches often saw as the way to discipline. Well, we'll get you in shape. And the problem with that is, it teaches young people from a very early age all the way up that health and running and exercise and training is attached to a consequence, or attached to pain. And so I want to break free from that. It's not about that. It's a lifelong pursuit of health and well-being. That should be your vision. It shouldn't be that, hey, this is going to be painful. And it might be, depending on what you're training for, what you're trying to do, but that's okay. As you know, that's part of the process. Exercising shouldn't be because you're in trouble. Shouldn't be only when you're in trouble. Also, along the lines of, hey, I'm unhealthy. The doctor says I got to do it, so I'm in trouble. So now I got to do exercise. We got to break free from that. I'm encouraging you to find something that you can do exercise-wise. If it's not a regular routine for you now, here's another component that a lot of athletes get stuck into. Well, you know what? I was a volleyball player, or I was a track and field athlete, or I was a football player. So you go and try to train based on what you used to do. Why? That's because that's what you knew. That's, you knew how to train for a volleyball, you knew how to train for football, soccer, track. So you go out and you try to train doing that. Well, a couple of things come into play there. Number one, you may not like to do that anymore, that type of training, or your body isn't prepared to train like that. You get right back into it as if it was 20 years ago, or it's not fun for you. It's not enjoying. You don't enjoy the process. So I want you to find something that fires you up, that gets you moving your body, riding a bike, swimming, golfing, whatever it is that gets you out there moving. I hope some of these tips helps you, and also an idea of where some of the hurdles are in play. Some of the hurdles, again, trying to get out there and to do the same things you did 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 20 years ago, doing things, associating exercise and well-being with consequences, with being in trouble, with pain. Got to get through that and find something that is enjoyable for you. I struggled with this for a long time because my natural reaction was to go out and train with what I knew to do. I knew football, I knew track and field. Like those are my big ones. So I got back into running track and field at the master's level, and that's fun for me. I enjoy it. Yeah, it's painful. It sucks at times, but that's enjoyable for me. But I did have to find other outlets. So getting out on the water and doing some paddleboarding and kayaking, surfing, doing rock climbing, was something I had been introduced to just in the last few years. Like those things have become fun for me. And it's cross training and doing something different, getting out in the woods and doing a hike, providing those things. And I'll tell you the thing that, and here we are in 2021, the thing that I've gotten into is trail running. I'm a track guy. I'm a speed guy. I'll get on the track and I'll run fast. Or at least I try to run fast. But long distance, forget about it. For whatever reason, I put on some trail shoes. I get out in the woods and a trail, and I can just keep going. And that's totally unlike me, but it's enjoyable. I get to get out there and do something different. I get to see some cool things and be out in the woods and be with nature. And that's fruitful for me. I want you to remember that your body goes with you to every meeting, to every kid's soccer game, to every date, to every place that you're going. Big deals, signing a contract, asking for a raise, going to an interview. Your body goes with you. You want to have it performing at its optimal level. Why not? It's only going to help you in whatever it is you're trying to achieve in your life. So get your body dialed in. There are no excuses anymore for this. And if it's not for you, do it for someone else. Do it for your partner. Do it for your children. Do it for someone else who needs you to be healthy, that needs your body fired up, at its highest potential. And again, you don't have to be at a level that you weren't as an athlete, but at the level you are now, because I want you as a former athlete to do good in this world, to make a greater impact in life than you ever did in sports. My friend, I'm in it with you together. If you want more content, more information like this, please leave a comment. Tell me what you liked, what worked, what more you need from me. And make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you can get this content straight to you as I'm launching these videos on a really consistent weekly basis. That's my goal, to help service you, to help former athletes, again, make a greater impact in life and be of service and be fulfilled, just like we once were as athletes.